Hey, welcome back, man. Episode 65 of Brick Shots with Billy and Tonio. Tonio and Matt finally joined us again, even though me and Christian took the helm last week and held it down.
The starters are back.
So
Hey,
I forgot to take. I forgot to number one title the video. I had a sweet picture, but totally forgot to title the video. Didn't give a description. Didn't share it to Facebook. I'll take this L on me. It's hard when Tonio's not down your neck talking about, hey, man, did you do this? Hey, man, did you do this? So Tonio's still taking half the blame because he didn't even ask.
My fault, people. I'll take that.
There you go. All right. See, I just need to pass the blame. Tonio, good to see you. Welcome back, dude.
Bruh, it was good. I hate that I couldn't physically come see you while I was in Mississippi. My granddad had a car waiting on me, and then he was like, the car messed up. Not Michael Moore, but my other granddad. It was a Benz too. So I wouldn't come down there in a little style, man.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, the car messed up. And I was like, well, what's wrong with it? This was day 2 of having no car. Oh, the tag light just out. What? This is why you don't want me to drive, bro? The tag light? He was like, well, you might get pulled over. I was like, yeah, they're going to pull me over to see the tag good, and then I'm out. He was like,
yeah.
I was like, oh, damn. But I did. I enjoyed the graduation of your niece Bree, principals list whole year, science award whole year, and Dion definitely takes terrible pictures, but he was the winner of pre-K. That's what they gave him on his chain, and that's what he kept running around saying. He was the winner of pre-K, so he won pre-K, bro. And I
asked his teachers like, what did that mean?
Yeah, I was like, what is this? What? Nobody had an explanation. I didn't want to get into it. So, but yeah, it was dope. But I'm back now. I missed y'all, man. You and Christian definitely held it down. Seeing the shout outs was very appreciative. Christian, I will no longer let Smarter your lib shit on your corner because you held it down, bro. You held it down, man. Matt, out here recruiting people for the country. Trying to save the world. How you doing, man?
Doing all right. That's about
it. On this Memorial Day, you look miserable.
Well, I'm sunburned. I went on a hike this morning. I got sunburned.
Shout out to y'all that's in the service real quick. Shout out to everybody that came before us, the people that lost their lives. We wouldn't dare not shout y'all out because, first of all, 3 of us are service members. And second of all, one of the 3 of us have been in war and got shot at. Who is it? The possibilities of what could happen if you didn't make it back home. So yeah, we definitely want to shout out to those people the fallen. We still out here representing for y'all. Might not be the best way, but we still out here representing for y'all, man.
We signed up.
Shout out to y'all families and all of that. Christian, how you doing, man?
I'm good. Enjoying Memorial Day. Had a pretty laid back weekend. Y'all, you and Matt weren't here last week, so I just want to say, thanks for y'all service with Military Appreciation Month. Another shout out to you, Billy. We appreciate all y'all do. Keep doing that because, hey, I ain't enlisted and I don't plan on doing so. Y'all did it, and we need y'all to keep protecting the country. So yeah, thanks for y'all service and happy Memorial Day.
I appreciate it. Billy, how you doing, man?
Dude, I'm doing good. We did a barbecue with the kids and stuff a cookout Sunday. We had that conversation too. But yeah, man, did a nice little cookout. Burger burn, some good music playing, good friends, good times. Had the kids burgers. We did burgers and dogs.
Billy.
Bray did a bunch of. She did like a charcuterie board. You know what I'm talking about?
I love charcuterie.
Yeah. So did you see the picture she put on Facebook?
I haven't been on. My Facebook is logged out for some reason. No, I didn't.
But yeah, so she did that. She did a couple other like baking things, very like Memorial Day-esque. So it was real cool. We got these them cool slides you see the rich kids have. We got one of those. We definitely don't fit in around here. So like that was nice to just be like, all right, we're better than everyone for today. But yeah, so that was cool. The kids had a really good time and they passed the fuck out when they went upstairs. So that was the whole point. Was that?
You got an upstairs now?
Oh yeah,
That's dope. That's dope. The last house Christian was just big as fuck on the bottom floor.
it was just huge. Yeah.
You know what I thought about, Billy?
What's that?
Y'all did that bathroom and then left. Like,
Yeah.
I think about that often. I never got to see a finished bathroom.
Oh, you never saw it? I gotta send you the pictures, dude. It was so sweet. Oh man. Yeah, we're gonna call the same dudes that did ours at the old house, and they're gonna do the one here too. So
Oh, for real, y'all gonna do the same thing?
yeah, it was incredible, dude. It was.
Well, speaking of getting back to things, Matt Ariza made it back to the league, man.
Good for him. Hell yeah.
I know we are a sports show, and I don't know the situation, but I know that Matt Ariza wasn't charged, and I really, really want, male or female, if anybody falsely accuses anybody of rape, especially, you know how many athletes' careers have been messed up because, hey, he didn't want me, or hey, it was consensual, but he wasn't going to take care of me, and now I can screen rape because I know that's going to get him in trouble, or I know that's going to mess her up. Like, that's some fucked up shit, and I think that the U.S. needs to start putting harsher penalties on crying wolf for that reason, bro. Because there are real women and men out here that can't go forward to the police because they think people not gonna believe them. Now you out here just doing it just because shit that you woke up on the wrong side of the bed one day. Now you taking from them. I hate that shit. And no matter what you say, no matter what you do, some people still gonna look at you differently. Like, if you didn't do it, not your name on it, now you're gonna be known for that for a long time. Like, and
because every sports take is every time he gets out to punt, it's gonna be thankfully he wasn't charged with, and then they're gonna say these allegations, and again they're gonna say, like, you know, he got acquitted and it was false and all this stuff, but it's like that's attached to him forever. And that's
this dude could punt an 82-yard punt.
Yep.
Longest punt in history. And they're gonna be like, yeah, 82-yarded by formerly accused Matt Ariza. Glad he beat those charges. Now he can, like, come on.
Yep.
That's it. How y'all feel about it though?
I feel pretty much the same way. You know, it was some bullshit, you know, at least from what's out there now. He was looking to be a pretty solid punter.
Yeah,
you know,
to a really good situation, drafted,
punters was getting a lot of praise. That shit came up. He got released, but it looks like it's gonna work itself out.
And it's crazy. It's crazy, bro. Like, it was so bad that the prosecution pulled their reasoning because he wasn't even at the scene of the alleged incident. He wasn't even there with a witness.
I hate how teams just react so instantly. Oh,
yeah, and then the bill didn't go. And with this being a good old boys club, with it being a good old boys club, them old dudes gonna be like, you know, negative connotation to his name. And cause did he get picked up or?
So he worked out for the Jets, and I think the ending is going to be him signing with the Jets. But I do want to throw it out there. I'm glad you said the good old boys club. I'm not going to fault the Bills for releasing him because that's, dude, you hear gang rape. Like, I get it's just a charge.
Right, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just going to say, like, I understand, like, you know, due process. And like we said, like Tonio just said, like you just said, like, this is wrong, even though, like, she was wrong and literally just lied with all this stuff and then took back her statement. That's a big thing. It's a $1 billion organization. So you cannot keep this guy. Regardless of what it is, no matter how shitty it is, you can't just have that dude on your team. That's just too much. You got to be like, oh, hey, with everything happening, we got to get rid of him. Everybody kind of understood, even though it's fucked up.
What you saying that I agree, you know, $1 billion team business, you know, we can't have that on our team, but also just knowing it's a man, that's how he makes his living. Suspend him maybe for the year until everything's kind of figured out, or just get him away from the facility. But you know, it's a business. Something shitty.
But we gotta look at it from two ways. Gotta see how important of a player he was. Look at Deshaun Watson. Deshaun never got suspended. He got suspended, but he signed $230 million.
That comes into play. One's a quarterback, one's a punter.
How much?
$235 guaranteed.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you got this one dude. He did get suspended, but he made $235 million off of it. He's set for life.
Yeah.
This punter, fresh in the league, he was never gonna make. He probably get like what punter kickers and not your kicker, Billy, but average kicker probably made what $3 million,
roughly
$6 million, $9 million mostly. Justin Tucker probably highest paid kicker in the league.
No, I think Justin Tucker is $9 million a year.
Yeah, so but now he gonna go from and 200K is good living for anybody, but he could have been upwards $2 million, $3 million a year or something like that. And now he's just gotta take what he can get because of and that's how people gonna look at him. Oh, you need us, we don't need you. Because you got this stain on your name.
Matt, how'd you take it? Because I know me and you texted about it when he got drafted and everything too.
Yeah, my big thing was that you guys drafted a punter before him, correct? That's what my thing was. Like, how would you draft this punter over clearly the best punter to come out of college football in a long time? And then literally a week after the draft or whenever it was, these came up, and then you gave me a hard time about it. But now, he missed his rookie season, but it looks that he should be back in the league. And then my case, we can have this argument again because he's actually playing. So I'm happy about
my
that.
punter has a whole year of punting, in the NFL. So we'll see.
Yeah, but your punter wasn't named the punt god. So
good point. All rookie special teams though. Just
whose punter is the punt god?
Matt Araiza.
Oh,
yeah.
He's literally the best college football punter of all time. Like, he would come on ESPN just to show his punts.
Yeah, but he kicked field goals too for San Diego State.
And Billy, to correct you, $6 million a year for Justin Tucker, and that's the highest.
That's his contract, not including bonuses.
Yeah, I'm saying, that's why I'm going off just no bonus. Okay. And then Chris Boswell of Steelers and Young Hoku is third.
Hell yeah!
And guess who paid?
That was getting paid.
Guess. Hey, guess who's pays their kicker the lowest? Kicker and punter. Bet you couldn't guess.
Not the Lions, because they got Jeff Fox.
Yeah, we paid Fox.
Is what?
It's the Lions.
Well, our kicker probably makes next to nothing, but Jack Fox just got a payday.
Right, yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Y'all kicker only makes $600,000 a year.
Okay.
What a bunch of assholes.
Money Badger?
Oh, Bagley. Yeah, yikes. The Chargers kicker, he was missing all that shit.
We also just traded for a kicker that we also cut this year, so that makes a lot of sense. We cut Riley Patterson and then traded a future 7th-round pick for him yesterday.
All right, the Lions line.
I don't know what that was for. I was like, wait, did we trade him? I thought we cut him. And no, we're trading for him.
Either way, while we're in the NFL, Kyler Murray got D-Hop cut. I'm gonna just blame it on Kyle. I don't like Kyler Murray, but I don't know why.
Do you like Kyler Murray less than Aaron Rodgers?
Yes. Yes.
That's saying something.
That shit is crazy, bro. I don't know, bro. Like, first of all, I know he not one of me and Christian. That's one reason I know he's not.
He's not a what?
You wouldn't get it. Matt wouldn't either, but Christian knows what I'm saying.
I got what you just said.
What did you say?
He's not
easy.
He's not one of me and Christian's.
Oh, Mike, stop, dude.
You can't tell me what to stop with mine. All right, Billy. All right.
Hey, that's the you know what kicking in.
Yeah. Look, man, listen. You
can't.
What I'm saying, Billy, that's the you know what kicking in with Tonio.
I know.
But Billy, you can't. You can't.
Nope. Yes, dude.
Billy,
nope. All black people have the same trials and tribulations, regardless of what get
the fuck out of here.
Black you are.
Hey, Billy, don't disrespect me and Christian like that. Me and Christian grew up in hood. All black people ain't coming up in hood.
Man, chill out.
So
shout out to all the hood people that watch this.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that grew up in hood. Huh?
Let me just ask. Okay, let me just ask for somebody who doesn't know. So if you don't come from the hood as a black person, you're less black than people who came from the hood. Is that what you're
That's not
saying?
what I'm saying, Billy. That's not what I'm saying.
Then what are you saying?
I'm saying he not one of us. I know rich black people that still act like me.
You have to act a certain way to be black.
Nah, man, it's just a way. I can't explain to you because you white.
Okay, I was just asking. I'm just trying to figure it out where it is.
But I wasn't even going all the way there. I just know he not one of us. I just know.
That's what I'm asking. How is he not?
Bill, I had talked to you.
Well, he's half Asian, so that helps, I guess.
Yeah. I had
It's
talked
another
to
minority. Yeah, see?
a minority where Asians don't like black people neither.
Apparently,
Well, I guess it depends on where you're at if Asians are a minority.
Damn, this conversation taking a different turn.
No, it's going somewhere else, dude. We got
Billy took it there. Billy took it there. I didn't take it.
because I wanted to ask a question. You're saying he's not like me and Christian, and I'm just curious.
Hey, Chris, you think he like us?
Nah.
Exactly. Exactly.
I would say I just think
Hey, Christian, let me ask you this: if we made it from hood to the NFL, you give a fuck about Call of Duty, or you out here trying to just
out there trying to get it?
I'm trying to get it. Like, hey, Billy, hey, I don't give a fuck about no game except for the one I'm playing on Sunday.
I think Billy would be the best to talk on that. He probably got the inside scoop more so on Murray growing up in Texas.
So here's the thing too. So that's what I'm saying. So you said that if you and Christian made it to the league, do you think if I made it to the league that I would fucking play Call of Duty and be invested in that?
No. Just because he don't act like us don't mean he act white, Billy.
Well, let's just take and say he's just.
You said act like me and Christian. That's what you said.
Yeah, bro, we can't discuss how me and Christian act on the show because
I will just say this: Darius Slay streams video games almost every day, and he's one of the best at his position.
Well, Darius Slay said.
Let's just shift and say he's immature.
Darius Slay said Darius Slay backed Kwame Brown, so I don't give a fuck about him neither. But we'll get to that later.
I was gonna say though, also, Kyler's even. I've heard that Kyler's not even very good at Call of Duty. Also,
he signed to the FaZe Clan. He got to be pretty good.
No, he's Kyler Murray. You bring in more eyeballs with that. He's not even top 100 in the world.
Well, yeah, because he's got to play football sometimes, taking him away from it.
Yeah, but why are you? He's treating it like he is one of the best players of Call of Duty, but he's not. I think so. So Antonio just brought up his team. He's also like fourth on his team as like the best guy on the team.
Oh wow!
Nah, he definitely not fourth.
I think he's fourth.
Well, D-Hop just got cut, so he moved up.
No, on the Cardinals.
No. On the Call of Duty team, whatever it's called. I don't know.
Hell no, he's not.
That's what I'm saying, dude. He's not
even like top 10.
Nah.
All right, so moving on. So D-Hop, right? Matt, where do you think D-Hop needs to go? Not where you want him to go, but where he needs to go, the best place for him to be.
I think I've said on a previous episode, I believe the Patriots, but since then they've gotten Juju. So, I don't know. I haven't really looked at
Juju. Send him too, Matt. What the hell wrong with you? Juju ain't no goddamn.
Just too many mouths to feed at that point.
Corvette, man, send us D-Hop.
That's like having a bunch of cars with no keys. Who's going to throw him the ball? You got all those cars, but how the fuck are you going to drive them?
We ain't never had.
You got Mac Jones throwing the ball?
We never had that many.
Well, I would say Juju shouldn't expect to be the number one. He shouldn't expect to get those type of targets.
He is.
He is my number one.
Right, but I'm saying that's why I think D-Hop should come in as the number one. Juju be a number two because you tried to be a one in Pittsburgh. You wasn't that.
It did.
And we see Juju as a number two.
1,300 yards,
really well.
1,300 yards, 16 touchdowns is pretty good.
No, but that was when Antonio Brown was there. I'm talking about when Brown left. Juju was number one.
Well, that was when he was on the way out, just like a psychopath, and that's why he left the Steelers.
Right, but being a number two, you ain't seeing double team coverage.
Thank you, Christian.
As the number one, you're gonna see that.
I
And
don't know.
Juju
I
ain't
watched him
double
play the
coverage.
Lions on Monday night, and he absolutely torched us. And there was
That's not saying
double
much.
coverage on him.
Secondary's not good.
There's no corners.
At that point, we were better than we were now. That was early Patricia days when he actually won some games. and then he won like one game over like 6 years.
I'll give you that.
I think he should go to Baltimore.
That's too many miles.
I'm with Matt. We don't got no quarterback. I would love him in New England, but who the fuck gonna throw in the ball? Me?
Dude,
Shit.
Look what he did with all those other no-name quarterbacks. It don't matter.
Yeah. We got a
but he was also 10 years younger, and like he was trying to prove himself. Now he knows he's the number one. He needs a quarterback where if he slightly gets open, he wants the ball.
No to Baltimore.
Baltimore got too much going on at receiver.
Yeah,
no, they don't.
Yes.
Damn, I mean, you want to go out there 5 wide every play?
They're not going to hamper the development of Zay Flowers to get
D-Hop. I play with them in fantasy right now.
That's why this ain't fantasy football. This is the real thing.
I mean, not fantasy, but in my dynasty or franchise mode. And I ain't gonna lie, bro, that offense kind of crazy with all them receivers I got. And then if I can't throw it, it's only 4 down linemen. You know what the fuck I'm doing. Add the team down the field, I'm 30 to 40 yards with Lamar. I'm gone. That can translate into real life. No, he definitely should go to Baltimore, though. They don't have anything great at wide receiver other than Odell.
Right, but you're not about to bring him in and pay him big money again. That's what he wants.
Well, he's not making big money no more in his career.
That's why they couldn't trade him, because nobody wanted to take that contract on.
Yeah, Christian.
Yeah,
so
but that contract is really big money. He could still go get big money somewhere.
But I'm saying, yeah, he's gonna ask for some reasonable money that he shouldn't be.
Now that you see that you had no trade, nobody would take on that contract. You're not asking for that bigger money no more, because there's
the Ravens already overpaid Odell because no one was going to take that. That's the reason he didn't even go to the Jets, is because the Jets were like, "Oh yeah, we're not even thinking about that much money." So
the Jets matched it, Billy. They said it.
Who said it?
The report said that the Jets matched it. I can see your article right now.
Read it.
I said send it.
Okay, send it. I'm not going to read it though. That's the thing. But
why? If I'm right, you're not going to read it.
Yeah. Hello. I'm trying to be right on the show, Tonio. You fucking silly goose.
My bad.
So, Christian. So Tonio said Baltimore. Where do you say?
I say New England. You got to. I really can't see him a fit really much places. New England needs a receiver.
I'm sorry, Christian. I would like to retract my Baltimore. And as much as this pains me to say it, the Cowboys.
No.
Because with Amari Cooper there the year before, CeeDee Lamb looked like a fucking dog. Now you get somebody else to take the attention off of CeeDee again. Back in his
You know who they got? They already got someone.
Brandon Cooks. Yeah. I think New England's a good fit. I think they like the older
Cleveland
veterans.
Back to Deshaun Watson would be good.
To Cleveland. But Cleveland just got Amari Cooper, just got a dude from the Jets, Elijah Moore, and then Donovan Peoples-Jones too.
Yeah, but I feel like
that'd be a deep receiver room. I mean, I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying. I'll just say New England because I think they need a number one. I don't think Juju's that, and I don't think he thrives in that role. So they need help a receiver. He needs a team. They usually like those veterans that don't have to coach up. He knows how to play the position, and he's worked with non-superstars at quarterback.
Yeah, but only one big name has ever worked in New England at wide receiver.
True.
And that was possibly the greatest of all time.
True.
Yeah, bro, because we never went and got nobody else. Antonio Brown worked for us for the little time he was there. Chad Ochocinco came out and said that was the best time he had being coached while he was there.
What did they say though? Didn't they say like he didn't understand the playbook or something, or he didn't care to understand the playbook?
Well, he came out and
Cincinnati said was basically like, hey, get open, go deep, go middle, go short. That was like his playbook, and him and Carson were on the same page. But then in New England, he had to run a structured route, but he couldn't get open on that because he would just play off field.
And he came out and said himself that it was a stacked receiver room. a lot of there wasn't a lot of superstars, but a lot of mediocre guys that were, intermediate route guys that
did their job or whatever.
Right, that's who the system was really built for. So it was kind of hard. And then he was talking about, I think he said he had came like after mini camp, so he was late getting to the playbook, trying to learn it.
He did come after mini camp, though. He did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so big name receivers would work in New England, would have worked. You just never went and got one until they was all out of their prime, except for Randy, who I don't think would ever lose a prime. Like he never.
Right. Look what they did with Mohamed Sanu. Look what they did with Josh Gordon. Like, but you had Brady though to be like, no, I'm gonna get these motherfuckers the ball because
right. And Mac Jones ain't no Tom Brady.
Hell no.
It's Mac Jones. I think Mac Jones is gonna make also like a better play instead of like, oh, let me trust this guy to go catch it.
Yeah. I like Mac Jones. I know he gets a lot of knock and stuff, but I think he was in a shitty position last year.
Hey, fuck Mac Jones, man. Got us out here looking trash. Got us out here almost as bad.
Was it him looking like got y'all looking trash, or was it Matt Patricia, a defensive guy?
Yeah,
he made the playoffs when he had an actual guy who knew what the fuck was happening on offense.
Right.
So.
I mean, won a national title in college, put up great numbers, gets to the playoffs as a rookie, and then just looks like shit. Something's not adding up.
Well, I mean, what was that? The first Alabama, like AJ McCarron, but then what was the first Alabama
Greg McElroy
Saban to win?
Greg McElroy.
Well, Greg McElroy, but who?
Blake Sims.
No, not Blake Sims. White guy.
McElroy.
He was good in college, but he sucked in the pros.
It was McElroy.
Right, but McElroy was never a first-round pick. He wasn't he never made the playoffs. Mac Jones did that. So, I mean, he got some talent to play in the NFL.
Oh, shut up, Christian.
Put the drink down. Put that cup down.
It's empty.
God damn, it was full when the show started.
Man, speaking of people that suck, Kwame Brown is out here.
Oh, John Parker Wilson.
Well, he didn't win no title.
Yeah.
John Parker Wilson never won the title at Alabama.
He won in 08.
That was McElroy.
Yeah, that's the first guy I was thinking about.
No.
So just won a national championship. Good.
Y'all pull it up. It was McElroy that won in 08.
Where did he just get that name from?
No.
Because he was the quarterback when Saban first got there, but he didn't win the title.
Yeah, he was the first. That's what I thought Matt was talking about. The first quarterback when Saban got there in 08.
To win.
No, win no title. Yeah, win a game, but he didn't win the title.
No. Yeah, Greg McElroy was the first one to win the national championship with Nick Saban.
I didn't think it was Greg McElroy.
Billy out here fucking up segues and shit.
You're right, Tonio. Let's move on.
That's professional. I like it.
Goddamn. We talking about Greg McElroy and Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen and shit. Like,
don't disrespect the Olsen twins on this show. We're not.
Don't forget Tia and Tamara.
Mary Kate and Ashley, a bunch of fucking crackheads.
No.
They look terrible. That's cocaine, Billy. Sorry.
That's childhood stress.
Bingo.
Nah,
they were 6 months
old. Tia and Tamara don't look like that.
They weren't superstars at 6 months old. It took sister took a second.
It didn't take that long. They was like,
bro, they was like 15.
No matter. You ain't. They would probably give him whoopings for
go home, Roger. Get out of it. Go home, Roger. Okay.
Shout out sister.
Sister.
Anyway, speaking of motherfuckers who suck like Greg McElroy and Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen,
I loved him on Full House, so I ain't gonna let you slander him.
Kwame Brown.
Ooh.
What a piece of shit. Kwame, I want you to get this post because you always talking about you 7 foot. Ain't nobody gonna fucking fight you. Hey, we'll beat your ass, bro. First of all, because we seen how big and powerful you was in the NBA. You wasn't. Sorry, son of a bitch. How dare you talk about what Pat Stadden, LeBron couldn't get a shot off and what players you think would have did? What the fuck would you have done, Kwame? Not a goddamn thing. You know why? Because you fucking suck. You sit your hookah smoking, too tall for your Ford Ranger driving ass on that farm that you talking about, and get the fuck off social media talking about basketball. Tell motherfuckers how to fail at life, because that's what you did, you piece of shit.
Easy now. We ain't gonna say life. Maybe let's go basketball.
How dare you talk about LeBron James? You couldn't even hold LeBron sneakers like the worn sneakers from 2003. It's 2023. You still can't hold his worn sneakers. Shut your ass up. Then you want to come at Shannon Sharp, somebody who made it to the Hall of Fame in their career. When he put you on the top 5 bus, Mount Rushmore, you wasn't wrong. You could be 1 through 5 on that list. You could be all 5 of them.
Damn.
That's how sorry you is. Like, Gilbert Arenas talk bad about you every day. And I used to feel sorry for you, but I don't now. Because you just be talking. Then you run and play victim. If LeBron was to respond, that would be the most you'd be talked about in your whole career for basketball. Shut up, bro. Don't ever talk about basketball again. Talk about Sudoku or something like that. Like, talk about what it felt like to sit on the bench, or what it felt like to not score more than 10 points a game, or what it felt like to be a first rounder who didn't make a difference at all on either team you went to, or how you used to cry because you said grown man used to bully you. Well, you was a grown first rounder, and you a bitch. And that's all I got to say.
All right, so I love Tonio's montage. We got to make that a real 31 minutes. But yeah, I don't agree with Tonio and a lot of things he said. Overall, I agree with him, but
man, fuck you, Kwame.
He did make it. He was a first round pick in the NBA. Like, he was doing something right. Okay, like what? Because I've seen a lot of the other hate, including yours, Tonio, where you're acting like he wasn't something. Like, he was just fucking around. Like, he got there. He just wasn't able to do. And we've seen bust and bust and bust. And I'm with you on the. He's upset that he's on a Mount Rushmore of bust, but he belongs there, right? But you're acting like there aren't people who've never played the game that talk about LeBron and talk shit about all these great players who've never even touched the game, who just talk about the game. And we let that slide because it's the media. And Kwame, while he's wrong in what he had to say and everything you said was kind of okay, I mean, like, that's what he has to offer now, is just his own little stupid thoughts and stupid opinions. Matt, how did you take it?
It's the first I've actually seen it, because who the fuck follows Kwame Brown? It's really the first I've heard of this. So I don't really know how to take it. He sucked in the league. LeBron is obviously one of the greatest players of all time, so I don't know.
He averaged 6.6 points a game.
Not good.
That's 7 points more than I would average.
No, I don't even. I could shoot 4 threes and hit 2 of them. God damn, that's 6 points. 5.5 rebounds, and I'm 7 feet. God damn, that's all. You couldn't even do that. Kwame.
And he wasn't even a Chet skinny 7 foot. He was burly also.
Talking about bust. There's one right there.
He didn't even average a block a game. What a sorry, bro.
LeBron almost averages a block a game. That's crazy. Christian, how did you take those comments? Because I know you put it in the thing and you wanted to go off on Chris on.
I didn't like that. I get what y'all saying, that he wasn't the first overall pick for nothing. So I get that. I respect that. I'll give him his love for that. But once you get there, what do? He didn't do shit. And what Tonio said, he couldn't even hold LeBron's his older sneakers. I'll go a little bit further and say he couldn't hold LeBron's nutsack after he got out the damn shower. So to open your mouth, to open your mouth and have something to say about that guy is crazy. I mean, look at your numbers. You wouldn't go down in history as one of the top 100 players at your position. This guy is arguably the best player to ever play your sport. And for you to criticize him, criticize yourself first. You can come up with all the excuses, which some of them, may be reasonable, but you had all these reasons why you couldn't produce 10 fucking points. Come on, man, be quiet, shut it up. Take that L in basketball, move on in life.
All right,
it's okay.
It's okay. All right, so let's go from one player who didn't deserve to talk about anybody to a player we think can talk about some other players because he's pretty good himself, Hall of Famer in Scottie Pippen. Did everybody see what he said about LeBron James?
A little bit.
No.
Statistically, the best player ever.
Yes. So he said LeBron James will go down as statistically the best, so he said he will go down as the best player in basketball. The statistics speak for themselves. He went on, if you watch the whole clip, that's also like what SportsCenter just kind of captioned and was like, hell, here's what he said. But he did say all that stuff first before he said he will be the greatest player to play our game, blah, 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 all that stuff. And I do think there is some kind of hate of Michael that Scottie had, because you could look at his Hall of Fame speech where Scottie Pippen said, hey, this is the best teammate I've ever had, and there wouldn't be no Scottie Pippen without Michael Jordan, which is true. But I do think there is something to be said about Scottie, a Hall of Fame player, got to Eastern Conference Finals without Michael Jordan, and we're acting like Scottie is just some fucking butthurt, no-name motherfucker talking shit about Jordan when he maybe has some credibility. Some. I'm not saying a bunch because of he's been so wishy-washy with it, where he said LeBron is the greatest of all time in some interviews, and then he'll say, well, obviously he's the best player right now, but he's not Jordan. And then he'll go back and say the same shit again. And then he'll go back and say, well, what did Jordan do without me? And it's just all kind of wishy-washy. Matt, how did you take it?
I mean, I just seen a little bit. I've seen like the quotes of like statistically the best player, and like I know that's not exactly how he worded it. It's just like, what are they, co-quoted or whatever the fuck it's called, right?
That's exactly what he said. That was word for word what he said. LeBron
Billy just said, like, he said other things and ended up saying statistically he has to go down like that.
Yes. Well, this recent interview, he said when LeBron James is done, he will statistically be the best player or the greatest player.
Well,
Statistical player.
Yes. So he captioned that, but he went on to say he will be the best player of our game in that same little fucking subpar interview that he had.
Well, first, like, you can't argue with stats. Like, if he has the highest scoring and he's like top 5 in every other category, like, then statistically you are the best player of all time. So can't really argue that, even though Scottie Pippen, like we said, is kind of like, back and forth. But then that, if he would have ended with that would have left it open for his next interview to say Jordan's the best player. Because I said statistically LeBron is, but he finished it off and just basically said that LeBron's the best player of all time, or will be. So I don't know. I didn't really take it. I don't really give a shit what Scottie Pippen says. So,
but then I'm gonna bring it to Christian with this one, because Christian said something similar. He said once LeBron retires, he'll consider him the GOAT. So Christian, how are you gonna react to this, and with your own opinion on it?
I feel like you guys was trying to tell me, give some credibility to Scottie, being leading the Bulls after Jordan was out to the playoffs, Eastern Conference Finals. But again, from what you guys said and what it is, he's a Hall of Famer, so he should be able to. But
you just gave Kwame shit because he didn't do shit in the NBA, and someone who did do a lot of shit in the NBA
was Pippen, right? So I say, Pippen wouldn't have those damn rings if Jordan wasn't there. It seems like he's butthurt. Jordan, maybe he would have got those rings without Pippen somewhere. Maybe had another.
He would have got all 6 without Scottie Pippen,
right?
He would have needed Rodman.
Yeah.
But he had Grant before he had Rodman. But again, Scottie.
But don't let me take nothing away from Pippen. Great player, Hall of Famer. Definitely was an important piece to that Bulls dynasty. But then again, it seemed like he always got something to say. I don't know what. No one doesn't speak about.
Christian, we just had a segment where you and Antonio went off on Kwame Brown. But now that Scottie Pippen, he always has something to say, but he has the credibility that Kwame. You were saying, you and Antonio were both saying that Kwame had no cause to say that shit. But now when Pippen says it, it's like, well, you got to look at it like this. And now we're changing it, right?
No, I'm saying Pippen has credibility to speak on it. But then again, this is me talking about the LeBron take where he was saying LeBron's going to go down to be the best. Like, you play with who's arguably the best as well. And it's like he's taking another shot at Jordan, which seems like he does every year. Jordan don't speak about this man. Why does he always have something negative to say?
It's my turn.
I guess I'll be done and let him go.
Yeah, there you go, Christian. Thank you for being.
That's Billy's favorite analyst words. It's my turn. Now I'm gonna tell y'all the real reason. I know we just sports, but I'm gonna tell you the real reason Scotty said this shit about Michael Jordan again.
His son.
His son is fucking Scotty's ex-wife, so I want to talk bad about him every chance I get to. And what better than to boost the motherfucker that they say could be better than you, Jordan? I'm on Team LeBron too. That's what Scotty's doing. But to negate Christian's point, I don't think Jordan would have got 6 rings without Scottie Pippen because I said it earlier. Scotty came in and started guarding the best players, starting leading the team in assists and all that shit. Like, started doing the dirty work, and Jordan was just out here scoring and living life. Doing it well. No, I don't know. Hold on.
Well, I mean, you did it to me and started talking as if I was finished.
What were you gonna say?
Well, I'm about to start.
I just was gonna say, who would you put your money on to have more rings without the other?
I mean, I'm gonna say Jordan, but
right, that's it. That's all I want.
Because Jordan was 1-9 before Scottie Pippen got there.
Right, which I said Pippen was an important piece. What was Pippen after he left Jordan? Although he was old, what was Pippen been?
Which Michael did not do.
What was either one of them after they left each other? Mike went to the Wizards and
right, but Mike was still balling. Well, that was. I was gonna say he was balling his early years.
So you can say balling.
No. Right, but Pippen came in playing with him, so I really can't bring that up.
Exactly.
So, once Phil Jackson got there, also took it. What's up, Matt?
I'm just watching the Celtics game. Jaylen Brown missed a wide open dunk.
The Heat up by 21. That's crazy.
He made it. Never mind. It was like he missed it. My bad.
Matt Short's a little bit he's drunk. Because he laughed at it.
I think it was a goaltending where he got fouled, but the ball didn't go in the basket.
Christian, we gotta be real, bro. Michael Jordan without Pippen, right? 1-9, 1-9 before getting his ass smacked. As soon as Pippen come, they start winning. Michael Jordan takes off for a year to go be the sorriest baseball star we've ever seen in the history of baseball. And I'll stamp that because I don't know what the fuck made him think he was a baseball player.
He was American in high school.
Right. He said that was his dad's big dream. He wanted to go ahead and kind of fulfill
we ain't gonna get in. You shouldn't have been gambling and got. Hey, we ain't gonna talk about that. But
oh wow.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
Whoa.
Hey. Either way, he shouldn't have did that. Should have stayed and won 7 rings. And you could be as good as Robert Horry. Nah, bro. When he took off that year to go suck in baseball, Scottie Pippen still took the Bulls to the Eastern Conference Final, Tristan.
Twice.
I mean, Christian. So we can't knock Scottie because it was Scottie.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not knocking him, but okay, he took him to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
Jordan was never getting praised for taking them to the Eastern Conference Finals when he was
doing it before Scottie.
Right. I get that, but I mean, overall, he's better.
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is, just saying he took him to the Eastern Conference Finals. Well, okay. Hell, I've seen a lot of players say, huh?
Jordan didn't do that shit. He did
without him.
Without Scottie. Like, Scottie can always say, motherfucker, you didn't win without me. Jordan can't say that to Scottie.
Okay, see, what I'm saying is, yeah, Jordan Pippen was an important piece. Jordan probably could win a ring or two without Pippen.
Why wasn't he doing it?
Hell, he didn't really have shit around him. You had Rodman, you had Ron Harper. Or y'all trying to say they weren't it was just a two-man show.
So
yes.
So that if he didn't have shit around him, but Bron get crucified for taking the best player he had in that 017 was
what? I never argued that.
All right, listen, I ain't talking about you then. But everybody else say, he got beat by the Spurs. The best player he had around him was Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
Hold on. No. So I have
Williams.
No. Brandon Gooding was he averaged 12 points and 8.3 rebounds a game.
Drew Gooden.
Drew Gooden, excuse me. What did I say?
Brandon.
Drew Gooden. That was the second best player in that final sweep that LeBron had.
I'm talking about in general. Big Z was the second best player
as a player.
On that team, and he took them boys to the fucking finals. Like Damon Jones was his point guard. Larry Hughes was his shooting guard.
So, all right. So, hey, we can wrap this up because I do have some LeBron points that I want to bring up, and it's just we're getting to the area like Christian's been asking about in a lot of the pre-show stuff. Where what are we going to talk about? And I got some LeBron numbers for the finals. If it's cool with y'all to kind of go off on a little tangent.
What are we finna talk about?
LeBron James's teammates in the finals.
Yeah, let's
this
talk
year
about it.
or period.
No, every finals he's been to. I got the numbers. Okay.
Are you saying who's the best? Like, are you asking us who's the best?
No. So I just want to show because we're acting like LeBron on all these super teams, right? That LeBron has been a part of. To what help did he have in the finals and all this jazz? Okay.
Are you saying he didn't have help or does have help?
He does. No, I'm saying he didn't. We're acting like he had all kinds of help, and LeBron was the one fucking it up. So let's go to 07, right? His first finals ever. He was 22 years old. Got to the finals. Got swept. Okay. The only finals I'm not talking about is going to be the Maverick finals when LeBron fucked it up, and it was LeBron's fault, and that's the reason they lost the finals. Because I don't think any LeBron fan has never defended that finals because we all know that LeBron sucked for those fucking finals, and it was all his fault, right? Can we all agree on that? Tonio, you're a LeBron guy.
Yeah, LeBron, 18 points in the finals. That wasn't good enough.
Bingo. Only shot 25% for the fourth quarter.
Can I say this in his defense, though? You live by LeBron, you die by LeBron. They wouldn't have been there without him. So just to slander him, yeah, he played bad, but just to kick him to the wayside.
Okay, he go off on his tangent. Shit.
So let's start with the first finals, right? So LeBron James in 2007, he averaged 22.7 and 6 rebounds and 5 assists a game. Okay, not great numbers, but again, he was 22 years old, and his best player we just spoke about, Drew Gooden, 12 points and 8.3 rebounds a game. You know who the second leading scorer was, or the third leading scorer?
Bobby Gibson.
It was Mo Gibson, who averaged 8.8.
Mo Williams.
Who did I say?
What?
Bo Gibson.
Who the fuck?
Bobby Gibson, or was it Mo Williams?
Bowie Miles, but no, Mo Williams. Excuse me. Averaged 8.8 points a game. It's awful. The team was awful around him. And it's like we act like he was out here because we hear super team because we think about the Heat, right? And then you think about the Cavs with Kyrie. Okay, so that's his first finals, right? Second finals, like we've said, he fucked up, lost. He was the reason they lost to the Mavericks. It was LeBron's fault. Bam. We're done with that. Next finals, right, in 2012, LeBron had 28.6 points a game, 10.2 assists, or 10.2 rebounds, and 7.4 assists. So his Wade and Bosh, again, this is a super team. I will say this is a super team. I don't care. Wade had 22.1, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Bosh averaged 18 points, 8 rebounds, and 1.8 assists a game. We're acting like he had all types of help. Next week, I'm going to go in with Jordan's numbers too, and just to kind of have it where we're sitting at. Next finals in 2013, LeBron averaged 25.3 points, 10.9 rebounds, 7 assists. Wade, 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. Okay, Bosh, 11 points a game and 8 rebounds a game. All right. 2013. This is when when the Spurs beat him in 5 games. Okay, or excuse me, in 14 when the Spurs beat him in 5 games. LeBron, let me just make sure I got it. 28, 8, and 4. Okay, Wade had 15 and 2 rebounds and 1.2 assists a game. Bosh had 14 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists a game. That's it. We're acting like he had help because he had these fucking all-stars with him. And the help from these all-stars was not fucking help. Reading those stats, that's not fucking help.
Well, I will say, not to like go against, like you can't go against stats, but when you do have Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade on the same team, it does open things up more for LeBron to get the 28 points. I'm just saying that.
No, and you're correct, right? But shouldn't it go to a Mike Miller and a Ray Allen who saved LeBron in that Spurs series, right? You know how many points Ray Allen averaged in that finals? 8 points a game.
Okay.
Good guess, though, Matt. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, I was thinking threes. If he makes 3 threes a game, that's roughly 9.
Right. And he did have the shot that saved them to get that. Chris Bosh had that one rebound that saved LeBron from losing that series, right? All right.
Yeah.
So now we're moving on to 2014, right? Is that where we're at?
Yep.
Oh, no. So we just did 2014. 2015. LeBron averaged 35.8 points a game, 13.3 assists, and 8 rebounds a game. Okay?
Right.
And that's where – hold on, where's 15? That's the series that Kyrie Irving got hurt and LeBron had nobody, okay? His next best player was Timothy Mozgov, who averaged 14.7 rebounds and 1 assist a game. And LeBron got 2 wins. He was up 2-0 on the Warriors and could have won that finals, but he had no fucking help, okay?
Old 10-inch Tim got paid after that.
And then he went to the Lakers, and then when LeBron got to the Lakers, he was still the highest paid player on the Lakers.
And that's the thing. He's getting all these guys contracts.
Yes.
Morris Cole, Mozgov.
Don't even be started on that.
Della
Vedova. And we act like Della Vedova was who LeBron brought to all this like hype and all this shit. Della Vedova wasn't even the second best player on the team. He just had that one good game to help LeBron go up 2-0. And that's it. That's all he did in the finals. All right. So that's the finals that the Warriors still beat him in. I think it was 5 games. Or no, it was 6 games, excuse me, because they lost 4 in a row. All right, so 2016. Again, so Kyrie he helped a lot. So Kyrie did help a lot, right? So in 2016, Kyrie Irving averaged 27.1, 3.9 rebounds, and 3.9 assists, right? That's your point guard. He's helping you get some points, all that jazz. Everything's fine and good. LeBron still averaged 30, 11.3, and 9. So he had some help. I'm not going to say he didn't have any fucking help because he did. In 2017, Kyrie, 29 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists a game. LeBron in 2017, 33.6 points a game, 12 and 10. Again, LeBron is just out here doing the fucking absolute best he can. And that's the series that Iguodala got the MVP for guarding this man, getting a fucking those are the Kevin Durant years, excuse me. That Kevin Durant was getting MVP, not averaging a triple-double. LeBron was just crushing them in every fucking stat. And then 2018, this is the sweep. 34, 8.5, and 10 rebounds a game. That's LeBron's numbers. And then in 2018, let me find his secondary. Shit. Hold on. I know it's on here. Nope, I missed 18. Sorry. I don't know who his second best player was in 18. But let's move on to AD. AD had 22.6 points a game, 14 rebounds, 2.62 assists. LeBron averaged 30.1 points a game, 8 rebounds, 9 assists. The guy's not getting this help that we're acting like he fucking got, and it's getting outrageous. I can read all these numbers, and all these fucking Jordan fans and all these LeBron haters are going to be like, well, he's on super teams. Super teams don't fucking matter if they're not playing like a super team.
I think that's another thing to set LeBron apart. People wasn't afraid to play with Jordan. Motherfuckers that's good as fuck get linked up with LeBron and shrink. And I'm like, God damn. Perfect example. Malik Beasley went from hitting the 3rd most threes in the league, getting traded to the Lakers and getting benched. It's like, dog, you got benched. I don't get it, bro. KCP. I didn't even know that motherfucker still shoot till he was over there with Denver shooting every time because he's in LA. LeBron telling him, hey, I want you to shoot this shit. And he still, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I hate the LeBron hate, but everybody's just gonna say, come on here. Oh, this nigga Christian.
Wrong person. Wrong person.
My bad, dude. I try to keep it short. Sorry.
Everybody gonna say we just fans, bro, but it's the reality in it. Nobody wants to see the reality. It's just easier to say, oh, we see these big name people, these Hall of Famers, and all this shit. But the motherfuckers always say that Bulls team the best team ever. Hey, which one is it? LeBron ain't never played on the best team ever.
What the fuck?
Nope. And he beat the best team ever, the actual best team ever that we ever seen. And wins and losses, you can't fucking deny it. The Warriors lost the finals against LeBron after being the best team ever.
Ever. 73-9. Beat that, like.
Came back from a 3-1. There's nothing he could do. And I really think, and this is going to come and bring us into the next segment, I'm starting to think that the NBA is rigged against LeBron. Oh.
Why you say, oh?
Christian did this.
No, you good.
Oh, shit. Okay, my bad. No, so I'm starting to think. So if y'all remember when the Heat were up 3-0, there was not one person that said the Celtics had a chance. Everyone was saying the Heat are going to win 4 games. The Celtics have no shot. They play like ass. No one knows what they're doing. The head coach sucks. Jason Tatum shrinks. All this other shit. Jaylen Brown is obviously a number 2. Blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden, they're up, or it's back to 3-3. We're going to Boston for Game 7, and obviously we've been talking about the game throughout.
And they just lost. So
did they lose?
Badly.
Who?
Boston.
Oh, the game's over?
They lost.
They beat them down.
It was like 103 to
84
something.
Record right.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Miami took care of that.
Never mind, because I thought they were going to have the Celtics win, and we were going to talk about this. The Celtics won from 3-0. LeBron couldn't even get another game against the fucking Nuggets, and blah, 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 blah. But speaking of that, let's go. How do y'all feel about the Heat actually, like, closing things up in Game 7 instead of just closing out 4 games?
They should have closed it sooner, but I'm glad they was able to get it out. I've never really been a big Boston fan, but I think the slander on Mazzulla should calm down. That's impressive what he just did. We have to realize this guy wasn't.
No, it's not, Christian. No, it's not.
Let me finish. He wasn't the coach in waiting. He wasn't the first option they wanted. He was like somewhere down the assistant line. They was like, oh shit, we need a head coach. We're gonna hire him. So we need to praise him for him getting this team to the Eastern Conference Finals. He's never been a head coach before, but then again, yeah, you see where he needs to make some growth as a coach. But
yeah,
that should be expected. This was his first year, and he's never been a head coach before.
I think there's a lot to be said too for Joe because he said the right shit at the podium. Also,
all right,
that's somewhere where new coaches can fuck up. Matt, you could maybe speak to this too, being a Lions fan. These new coaches who just kind of get to the podium and don't really know what the fuck's going on and just say random shit.
Matt Patricia.
Bingo.
Bro,
I didn't say that you did.
All that, bro. This dude had the same exact team, maybe even better because Brogdon was healthy. That just came out of the finals, Christian.
What you saying is saying that what a coach doesn't matter?
Yeah, we've already had this argument.
Right.
I do. Hell no, the coach don't matter. Look at
so why did the Nets get swept last year? They didn't have enough talent.
Look at that fucking RDC skit when you watch RDC. You know who that is? Supreme Dream, Billy.
Supreme Dream. Yeah, I didn't know it was RDC. I knew it meant Supreme
Dream. Whole group. That's the whole group.
Oh yeah.
They did the Denver LA skit, and LeBron was like, "Hey Darvin, I need you to do something that you ain't did all year one time," and he was like, "What is that?" He was like, "Coach," and the dude was like, "I don't know how to do that. I ain't never did it before." He was like, "Come up with something." And the dude was like, "Maybe stop flopping." That's what the dude said. And LeBron was like, Darvin. He was like, "Okay, my bad. I'm gonna try it. I got you. I'm gonna try it. And the next game when they got swept, Darvin, the coach came in and grabbed his coat. And he said, LeBron said, Darvin. And Darvin was like, I know you're the coach, LeBron. I just want to get my coat. Shit was funny as fuck, bro. But no, you don't need a coach. Christian, it's the NBA. Steve Kerr don't coach the Warriors team. They just shoot well, and Draymond coaches them.
So explain what happened with the Nets last year.
What happened with him? Kevin Durant ain't got that dog in him. Everybody be talking about.
All right, regardless, if he got a dog or not, him and Kyrie Irving can't win one game by themselves.
No, they
Because
did.
you need a coach. What the fuck?
No.
What did Mark Jackson's Warriors do before Steve Kerr got there?
Let's go. Shit.
What?
I don't know.
What did Mark Jackson do? What did Mark Jackson do with the Warriors before Steve Kerr got there? Bounce in the second round, bounce in the second round, bounce in the first round, fired. Steve Kerr gets there, title.
Yeah, you know why? Because Mark Jackson was actually telling them boys, hey, this what y'all need to do. Steve was like, hey, let it fly, and whatever y'all say goes. Fuck all that, man. Hey,
dude.
Hey, fuck all that, bro. Mizzou,
No.
getting back to Mizzou, that man had the blueprint. It was easy. See, bro, and this is why Boston shot themselves in the foot. They hate themselves. MA would have had them in the finals right now.
Yeah.
Right, because we talking about the coaches.
Yeah, bro.
In the argument, you just
talking yourself into it.
If they had a different coach, they would have won.
Right. What the that drink kicking in.
MA was out there telling them, calling them fucks and all that shit. And what's his name was in there just saying, he looked like he's saying kumbaya with them and try to get them in.
Change that mustache. I feel like that would have helped a little bit.
He got groups, so nobody respect him. Hey, MA was in there, was like, all right, if we don't win, I'll fuck your bitch. I know he was saying that shit. Like,
hey, I will say this though. When Miami was doing what they were doing with LeBron, D Wade, and Bosh, I was thinking, who the fuck is this Spoelstra guy? He's probably not even a good coach. He shut me the fuck up because you see what he's doing with the talent he has now.
Yeah.
So give Mazzulla some time.
No,
maybe he'll be able to learn how to coach better and do all these things.
They're not going to offer him the job, Christian.
Well, remember he was
better case right now. Joe Mazzulla is the head coach of Boston Celtics. Whenever they go,
you owe me 40 fucking cases of Fago, bro.
Now, double or nothing.
I'm still looking for my $10.
Because if you win, I don't owe you nothing if you win, right?
Exactly.
Bet.
All right, cool.
I want my
ain't nobody getting nothing. I still ain't got my money.
Hey, starting today, fans, we getting our fucking bets in. Every bet from now on. Only reason why I ain't paid Christian is $10 because he lost the bet and said the Warriors are gonna beat.
That's why.
Because you ashy.
Because I'm black.
103, Billy. Remember that. Yeah, but no, he's not gonna get that, Billy. But I'm glad, Billy, you be segueing so perfect and you don't even know it. But I'm glad we started talking about coaches. Let's talk about two hires that shocked the fuck out of me. One of them actually. Nick Nurse to Philly. I'm drunk. Nick Nurse to Philly.
Segues just fuck everyone on how they feel about Miami Celtics. I got it.
We wasn't talking about that tonight.
Yes, we were.
We were literally talking about it until you took over.
Oh, well, we ain't talking about it no more. But let's go. How do we feel about Miami winning?
There we go. Matt, go ahead.
I love it.
Well, I think Billy's original question was what was your original question, Billy? No. I'm asking you a question.
Hey,
I'm asking you a question right now, Billy.
You want the show? Let's go.
Hey, so
no.
I honestly forgot because we went off so much.
Ladies,
but
just give
something about instead of winning in Game 4, they won in Game 7, something like that.
Yeah. So are we praising the Heat for not winning when they should have, or are we going to praise them or hate the Celtics for not being able to come back, or praise the Heat for being able to stop the comeback?
I'm going to praise the Heat because they're able to. The Celtics obviously made an adjustment that worked against Miami, but then obviously in Game 7, Miami was able to make that adjustment and blow the doors off the Celtics. So that's my opinion on that. praise the Heat and Jimmy Butler.
All right, are we taking him back off solo, Tonio?
Yeah,
Nope.
I shouldn't have even been on here. I was asking a question and I got put on here.
No, Tonio, you worried about them chicken wings. I heard you do the Buffalo order. I heard it.
He was mad at me.
You wanted a medium buffalo. We heard that shit.
You got to get the hot buffalo if you're fucking playing around on public, dude. Come on. You order medium when you're by yourself.
Get some spicy barbecue.
I am by myself. This shit is for me.
Matt,
Don't be telling people I'm fat, Billy. God damn. That's
hey,
crazy.
while we're keeping score, I'm about to eat some chicken wings when I go inside. So
Also, Christian, did you say something about Miami before I talk? I don't want Matt to get on my neck again.
somebody
I was just saying, I think they should have won. They should have pulled it out. We should be praising Miami instead of the Celtics loss. I mean, they weren't a top seeded team, and they're in the finals. They're playing injured, and they injured.
Lowry hurt too, because I saw Game 6. So I didn't watch Game 7 tonight, but I saw Game 6. He wasn't in the fourth quarter. Was he hurt?
Who was that?
Kyle Lowry.
Well, he's been kind of banged up really all series.
Oh, okay.
He was in the fourth quarter of this game.
Okay.
But that's all I was going to say about Miami. I think we need to praise them. Again, I'll give the Celtics, they got a rookie head coach. I think that coaching really matters. Yeah, it's a bummer they didn't get there. They got all the talent. They just they was missing the tip of the spear.
Yeah. No.
With experience. Right. With experience. I'm not going to say he's a bad coach.
But while we're talking about bad coaches, let's do the coaching hiring like Tonio was trying to segue us into. Go ahead, man.
I forgot what I was going to say. Matt, take over.
Nick Nurse.
I'm just playing.
Hey, the 76ers replaced a doctor with a nurse.
Oh, shit.
That was so The Office like, so it was bad, but it was good. It worked. It's terrible. I'm sorry.
That was good. Fuck you, dude. That was.
Hey, you ain't got to give that man hate. That was pretty cool. I like that. Tonio, it's okay to congratulate people from time to time.
It's because he didn't write it down to say it. That's what Tonio's mad about.
I would have never said nothing like that.
And I would say to add some production value to this, when Tonio like blows someone up so he can eat, Billy just take over, and when he has a mouthful of food, just zoom in on his ass.
Hey, bro, I have no shame eating on this show. A fat, out of shape dude is about to win the NBA Finals, and that's gonna let everybody know.
Hey, we ain't gonna slander him. He in better shape than all of us.
Hell no! I told you I watched the live game.
You try to run up and down that court for 4 quarters.
At his pace,
and score and put up a triple double.
If you put me in his body, easy.
See, I
can take his pace. I probably could put up a triple double, but I can follow him up and down.
Yeah, his pace, absolutely. I'll run with him. That whole
Chris act like this dude breakaway getting.
No, he's the dude who throws the ball 40 yards on a
break. Yeah, like you act like he go down the court.
Don't get it confused. This guy ain't stopping, taking a breather, or getting a water break. He's up and down the court and scoring. And trying to play someone defense.
He's already on the other side when the offense.
Well, if y'all think y'all could do it, please send me a video if it's that easy.
Well, I'm not.
Let me see y'all play 4 quarters up and down the court, scoring.
I'll send you
guarding somebody. A big man at that.
I seen you my Navy Rec League highlight tape.
That ain't good. Those Navy players ain't playing.
Got Anchors Away playing in the background.
No, it doesn't.
I don't care what the lunch man that's guarding you is doing either.
Lunch man. Why
right.
Hey, Billy.
Now you're upsetting Billy.
Billy, he disrespected you, bro.
I ain't talking about Billy. I'm talking about whoever else.
If we saying lunch man, that's what Billy's.
Hey, I'm a breakfast, lunch, and dinner motherfucker around here. Okay,
hey, that's crazy.
Hey, I'm calling Billy. No slander to you.
Right. I
said that. Let me change that then. The custodian. Shout out to all you.
Is he muted?
Hey, he ain't gonna disrespect my fucking friend for being a lunch man.
Dude,
shout out to all you lunch men. My bad, Billy.
It's so funny, man. When I first joined the Navy too, like I was talking to Trent, he was always like, "So what do you do?" And I was like, "Just kind of think about a lunch lady." And I was like,
that's crazy.
Matt, that shit was kind of hard. I just like fucking with Matt because he can take it. The Nick Nurse to Philly kind of kind of well, it spoke to me about how people felt about KD down there in Phoenix, because damn, I'm thinking if I'm a coach and I can go with KD and Devin Booker, yeah, I'm going to Phoenix, especially when I'm the front runner for the job. I've been looking at the process for 10 years now.
Yeah,
the process ain't processed yet. I know what I'm. Huh?
I was just gonna say, Tonio, just let me ask one question. So, do you think the process isn't working because they also haven't got the head coach that can help the process that they've had?
Well, that's part of the process.
I don't think so, because everybody like to question Doc's coaching about how sorry he is, how he can't win, but we seen this dude win with
Time
with an old process, with an old as fuck process. Like, and when your
MVP is an old process.
I mean, when they won in 2008, he wasn't no spring chicken. I'm saying he was older. They were older.
I got you. Okay. Yeah.
What kind of like? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, kind of like how Philly's a little older now. They don't have any real spring chickens on that roster.
And what the fuck do you expect for me to do when my two best players, the MVP, scored 15 points, and the second best player scored 9 points the whole game? Like, what the fuck am I?
No, I'm with you. We've had this argument. Do you think Nick Nurse can bring out more? No,
I don't. I don't think there's more to be brought out in Philly. They need a total roster change. If James Harden leaves, they need to try to get everything they can get with him. They need to keep Tyrese Maxey, make him the point guard, the starting point guard, and try to go get wings players. They need to cut ties with Tobias Harris because he ain't working there for them. They're not getting rid of Joel Embiid. Like, we know that. So they need to build around him again. But they need a.
They can get a player like Jordan Poole over in Philly. You think they can go get Jordan Poole?
Maybe. But for what? James Harden?
What do y'all think about trading Harden and maybe, I don't know, some other Tobias Harris for Lillard?
Ooh.
I mean,
I wouldn't
Portland do that shit in a heartbeat. Dame Lillard would make them a title contender. But I think Dame, like I said, I think Dame too loyal to a fucking phone. But
I think
James holds out.
Oh, that's another good point. But I
don't think there's strip clubs in Portland.
Because I think Dame could sit there and say, like, no, I didn't want to be traded, but he doesn't have a no trade clause. So they could do whatever they want. Yeah. And Dame could be like, I wanted to stay. I wanted to be there. This isn't really what I was looking for. Blah, 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 blah. They went against my wishes.
What he wanted to do.
No, I know. I'm just saying for the loyalty aspect where we're not going to look at Dame as this team hopper or like a Kevin Durant where you're just going to go somewhere else.
Right.
Or even a LeBron James going to Miami. So I'll throw that in there too.
But I was shocked. I don't think Nick Nurse changes the dynamic in Philly if they keep this current roster. So I think he kind of shot himself in the foot. Another hire is Adrian Griffin to the Bucks. That was weird to me too.
Yeah, I didn't understand that one.
All these big name coaches, and we go pull out an assistant coach who did he coach under? He coached under.
He was in Toronto.
Yeah, coached under Nick Nurse, who just got the boot. So yeah, it is what it is with that one. Milwaukee. I don't know. Maybe Milwaukee think their windows closed already. I don't know. This Adrian Griffin shit. I give him 1 to 2 years, if that. I think he out of there. But
what about you, Matt?
Oh, my fault.
Right.
I don't even know who that was, so I just thought it was a dumb from going from Tibbs to him. So I mean, I thought they were doing just fine, and they just fired him out of the blue.
I don't get that. I don't. 1 year removed from winning the chip, and you make the playoffs again, and your best player gets hurt in the first game.
If I'm not mistaken, they had the best record in the league, right?
Yeah.
No, Denver did.
Okay, so there was 2.
The Bucks did.
So they have the best in the East then.
The Bucks had the best record in the league. Denver had the best West. Yes.
Okay.
So I mean,
the Nuggets were number one for the whole season, so that's where I kind of got a little.
I don't think so, but we could be wrong. Want a better case?
Go ahead. Hold on. Whoa. Are we betting the case on? Sorry, John. Are we betting the case on Denver being number one the whole season? Or
don't do it, Billy. You losing. Yeah,
no,
I think
I'm not
it was
betting on
the
the
Bucks.
league because I don't know. I thought it was Denver.
He's already got it pulled up, so he already knows he's going to skew it.
Yeah. No, I'm not betting on that. I just know that Denver was the number one seed for the whole season, so I thought they had the best record. I'm not saying they did.
Yeah, because I think it was the top two teams were out the East. I think it was
Boston
the
and
Bucks and Boston. Yeah.
So Billy, we just gonna bet a case on Milwaukee having a better record. I ain't pulled it up yet. I'm just waiting.
No, that's not what I'm betting because I don't know. I said, isn't it Denver? And everyone said no, so I'm saying no. I was asking.
Bro, y'all, he sold. That was what a scary ass piece of. That's some shitty deal. Either way,
Hey, two things. I ain't never scary. Number one. Okay.
Either way, Milwaukee was 58-24. Boston was 57-25. Denver was 53-29.
Okay. I'm glad
So,
you answered the question that I asked. Thank you.
but I still don't see them getting to that with Adrian Griffin. I don't know. Maybe
Maybe they get out of the first round.
Huh?
Maybe they get out of the first round, whatever number seed they are.
I mean, but do we know that they wasn't gonna get out the first round if Giannis wasn't hurt? Like, we don't know that.
Yeah, that's a big question. But he came back and played pretty okay. It wasn't like he was out there struggling.
He played a game 3.
Yeah, he didn't play one game.
Huh? No, I said he didn't play till like game 3.
That's what I'm saying. That was only 2 games.
Shit. How many games does it take to lose or sway the shit?
Well, look at Miami. Boston just tied them up. I mean, they ended up losing, but Boston tied it up.
I mean, yes, I get it, but all of Boston was healthy too.
Well, I ain't gonna say no. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, so you talking about Kyle Lowry?
Well, no, I was gonna say, but it wasn't like that. Jimmy Butler was hurt.
Yeah, but everyone else was.
Right. But I'm just saying their best player.
Without Chris Middleton, right?
Well, no, Middleton's done. He
No,
ain't been the same since he got out that injury.
Got hurt. Giannis didn't really do much because he didn't have his second guys. Look at Jimmy Butler has his next 2 guys hurt, and he's still getting to the final.
Right.
But getting to these coaching openings, I know matter like this. Pistons, Suns, and Toronto. Matt, who's not going to the Pistons?
Who's not?
Yeah, I feel like a motherfucking
Everybody.
name, Adrian.
Monty
Griffin.
Williams came out and said he rejected that offer.
Yep.
I feel like a motherfucking name, Adrian Griffin, should be the Pistons coach.
I don't know. Last I seen, we were talking to like some former college, did a little assistant in the pros. And he was teaching he was coaching an AAU team. That was like the front runner. I might have like got that all fucked up, but like he wasn't coaching like anything big, and I was like, why is this dude the front runner?
That's probably the best y'all gonna get.
Yeah, we went to the local middle school and was like, hey coach, you got a second?
Matter of fact, if you can get somebody on the organization, me, you, Billy, and Christian, I'll go be the head coach, and y'all can be my coach staff. Like,
I got that. Hey, I'll get out of this gig, no problem.
Bro, I can get the Pistons to 20 wins. Like,
I mean, we would have got to 20 wins if fucking someone didn't kick Cade in the shin, and then he just faked it the rest of the year to get Wemby, and that didn't fucking work.
Didn't happen.
Yeah, so we just threw away a whole fucking season for nothing.
Yeah. That's okay. Keep him healthy another year.
You want Dwayne Gacy? Would y'all like Dwayne Gacy to the Pistons?
Who are you saying? Wayne Gacy.
Dwayne Casey?
Yes.
He just got moved to the front office.
God damn, stop
That's
that.
right.
Shit.
I thought you said Wayne Gacy. I was about to say.
Isn't that the murderous clown?
No.
Right. I was about to say, whoa.
I think he's been dead for like 50 years.
Yeah.
Hey, bring him out of retirement. Come coach the Pistons, would you?
Please. Get some. It'd be like the Patriots. You got the murderers on the court and fucking.
Yeah. I don't know. Bring in Becky Hammond or something. Fuck it.
I don't. Maybe.
Ooh, that dude. See, that would be a sweet hire. Did y'all see the shit she's in for like being mean or whatever to the Vegas?
She got suspended 1 game.
Yeah, for being the like her little like suspension reason or whatever was she was just too aggressive or something. It was weird.
She probably was on some test or something. She just couldn't handle it that day.
No, I think she was just coaching. She was probably just mad.
Bro, you go from coaching all these grown ass men to coaching grown ass women. So I still don't understand. Like,
if I can yell at fucking Ginobili, I can yell at your dumb ass.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind a Becky Hammond to the Pistons. I think Becky does deserve kind of a head coaching shot.
Becky probably should get back to the WNBA, bro. I mean, to the NBA. I don't think the WNBA was ever for her because that's not what she was groomed for.
Do you see that she was? Becky was thinking about going to Tennessee to coach the women again.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that. I ain't
Tennessee, like the college.
Yeah.
You probably make more money in college than you do in the WNBA.
Hell yeah. They ain't had a big name coach since Pat.
Yeah.
Becky would go in there, especially
if they don't have to train in a YMCA.
Yeah. Especially if she could win there. That shit would be dope for her legacy. But I don't think I like her back in the NBA, bro. She done coached the Spurs to some wins, bro. Like that, we can't look over that. I don't give a fuck about her being a male or a female. If you can get some wins, fuck it. Let them coach. All right. The Suns. Who do we think is gonna take that Suns job? Christian, who you got?
Man, I don't know. I really Rivers, I guess.
Man.
I really don't. That's not a confident answer. I really don't know. I'm just throwing something out there.
Yeah, that's a hard question. I'm sitting here thinking. Remember when Billy Donovan went to the Thunder from Florida?
Yeah.
I'm thinking the Suns might not pull Bill Self, but maybe.
So let me throw some names out there for you, Billy.
Right.
Because I might have just said that shit just shot in the dark. So we got Mike Budenholzer, Kenny Atkinson, Doc Rivers, D'Antoni, Mark Jackson's name came back there. Frank Vogel's still out there. Monty Williams.
He just got fired from there.
Yeah, he's not going back.
Hey.
I'm just throwing out.
Hey, you can go back.
Terry Stotts.
Portland coach.
I like Budenholzer.
Gibbs.
Because I feel like they're ready to win now. They want to get somebody that's ready to win now too as a coach.
Tibbs ain't leaving New York. I think he likes what he has going on.
No, who's the guy who just got? Oh, well, I keep getting the guy who got fired from the Bucks. I keep calling him Tibbs, but it's Budenholzer.
Budenholzer, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why. This same guy, old white guy.
That's what I think. I'm gonna go with that.
I'm just thinking. I don't think the Suns will get a maybe like established coach because you have Kevin Durant and Booker. I think they're gonna have to do like kind of what Miami did with Spoelstra and just kind of hire this guy out of nowhere, and you're just gonna sit here like, who the fuck is this guy to be the guy to kind of maybe like rein in Booker and KD to kind of be like, hey,
that Miami situation is different though, Billy. They did hire Eric Spoelstra out the film room, but you also had legendary ass Pat Riley right
no,
there.
I know, but I'm saying I can see a similar situation. I'm not saying the exact. I'm not saying that.
The president over there? Do they have somebody legendary over there?
It's the guy.
No, they just
from Joker. That's all I know.
They just sold the team mid-season.
Yeah.
You say it's
that's why I feel like they want to go after somebody established and ready to get it done.
The guy from Michigan State bought the team. You made fun of him on a previous show.
His name's Matt something. I know his name's Matt something. I don't know. I don't see the Suns doing an established coach with the team they have. Because I think
it's just someone to get everyone else on the team on page with Booker and KD to like coordinate, like talk to them, but then it's just a different voice. Like, hey, this is what we want the rest of the team to do when we're on the court. Basically.
Bro, but that I don't think it's gonna happen, bro. I don't think.
You don't think Steve Nash was doing that
in Brooklyn?
Yeah, I mean, like Matt said, he wants to get everybody on the same page of what KD and Booker are doing. You don't think Steve Nash is like, hey, get on the page of fucking Kyrie and KD and let's win some games?
Maybe we can't go after the coaches. I'm going back to maybe it's KD, bro. Like maybe we.
Yeah, he didn't. He ain't won shit unless he's with a great culture and a good coach like Steve Kerr. So, coaching matters. I just want to bring that back full circle.
Which I agree with.
You saw that, Christian? I'm glad you saw
it. Yeah.
And then the last team with a coaching vacancy is Toronto. I could see Monty Williams ended up there, shaking it up. They, get back from how they did Dwayne Casey after they left sour taste in people's mouth about Toronto because he won Coach of the Year and then got fired. But that seems to be the case. The reoccurring team.
Toronto was it Dwayne Casey?
What?
He got fired the season he won it. I'm pretty sure.
No, Nick Nurse went to the finals with them.
Nick Nurse was the champion with that's right.
But the team, like they went the year after they fired him, but they also acquired Kawhi the year after they fired him. DeMar left, and the year before. Dwayne Casey had led them to the best record in the East, and he won Coach of the Year. But then the LeBronto happened.
Yeah,
I don't think you can blame nobody for that shit except for LeBron.
I will say that's the coolest LeBron nickname, LeBronto.
Yeah, the fucking LeBron shit. If he went to Toronto, that would be the way to fucking go, dude.
Send him out of America. Get the fuck out of here, LeBron.
But that's the coaching openers. Last thing before we get off of here, everybody saw Ja's IG post, huh?
Yeah.
The NBA sent the check to sent the police to check on him. He was like, real quick, this is the Gilbert Arenas plan, and it's working. This is also a part of my defense from the week before after I cooked y'all ass. Hey, play crazy now, and then they're gonna forgive you. They're gonna be like, hey, if we suspend him for half the season, he might do something to himself. Play crazy. Gilbert Arenas said it, and I'm backing up, saying it again. Play crazy, man. Fuck it. I still don't agree with the way that the hellfire is probably about to be rained down on him. And I do hope that he's mentally okay because mental health is something that has to be taken seriously. I just want to put that out. We do understand that. But a lot of people use that shit because it's the easy way to get out of shit now. Ja, use it. I'm on your side. I am a part of your legal team from this side. I got you. I got a healthy retainer. Now, if we win this shit, I don't put down one retweets and some posts. I'm going to tag you in this shit. I don't know if your social media is deactivated now. Probably it is. But yeah, dog, play crazy. Fuck it. Don't do
just
nothing.
Tag his dad.
Huh?
Tag his dad.
I don't
he want to be so involved.
Yeah, that
in the wrong ways.
Don't sit your ass down.
Y'all watch the comedian that act like an uncle and all that stuff a lot. Black dude, football player. He used to play football or basketball or something. He was
Lou Young?
Yeah, Lou Young.
Yeah, okay.
You seen him sitting there, hey, that's what I do. That trouble, I went to jail and did. That ain't what you supposed to do. You told me to quit my job at Walmart, and now you out here doing it. Come on, I'm rooting for you.
Yeah, John's dad got to sit down.
I just think it's getting to the point where I'm not buying a lot of it because the first incident, he had to go to rehab to work on himself and his own mental health or whatever. Checked himself out 13 days within the program, right? So,
bro, he was down there with Kodak Black. He was just gonna get worse. That's probably what happened.
Kodak checked in to hang out with Ja.
I would too, though, if I could. I would absolutely. Yeah. Hey, where's Ja at? Yeah, me too. I'm sick, but I just think you can't use the same reason, and then when the NBA is giving you a reason, like, hey, go do this instead, go do your thing and figure it out and do whatever, and then you're like, oh, I got it. Don't even worry about it. And then be like, all right, well, my mental health is still fucked up. It's like, well, you didn't even try to fix it.
Right.
So what the
know,
fuck do you do?
How do we know how long it takes to fix somebody's mental health, Billy? We've never.
Why
done
did
that
he
before.
check
It takes like 21 days to make a habit.
Bingo. Takes 21 days.
It don't take me 21 days to know I want to get drunk every day. I'm just.
Well, no, it really is
It is science. If you want to
saying that it takes 21 days to break a habit.
Pull up the signs.
Go.
Pull up the signs right now.
The what? The signs?
The science. Pull
Go
it
get a
up
stop
right now.
sign, Billy.
But hey, really, that does say it takes 21 days to break a habit.
Oh, yeah, I know. I just like frustrating Billy. I don't know what it said. Oh, my bad. I'm drunk.
But we all agreed though before that we thought it was kind of bullshit anyways when he went for the weekend and was back out on Monday.
But if he did the 30 days, I could at least be like, all right, he did what he was supposed to do.
Right.
And then he came out, right? And then it's off now. Now it just seems like it's just for clout, dude. He's just out here.
Right.
By, you know, the connotations of that. Instead of just saying, because you know, all he had to do was say, I'm taking a break off social media. And he could have ended it with that. Not a fucking, hey, I love you, to his little girl, I love you, and the rest of his family and doing all that, and then hit a bye. You know what the fuck you're doing, man.
And
No,
you saying that there's no reason to post online that
The
you're
only reason why he did that, he was taking a break, but he had to apologize to the people he felt like he let down the most. Mom, dad.
but who is that to announce? What is that to announce on Instagram? I don't get it.
Hold on, Christian.
What the fuck you have Instagram for? Y'all acting like you
Right, I don't get on there and say, "Hey, world, I'm sad today. I deal with this shit internally."
So you don't see nobody. You don't see nobody. You on Facebook, Christian. We see this shit every day.
Right, which I think is crazy.
I'm depressed today. I'm sad today.
People show stuff. People take videos of themselves crying. If you're really sad, why the hell do you have time to record yourself?
You're John Morant. Take some fucking lyrics, some sad lyrics, and post that shit. Do not say I'm so sorry to all these people and include your little girl and say bye at the end. You don't do that.
He knows what, like you said, Billy. He knows what he was doing.
Who are y'all to tell people what they can do on their fucking social media?
Because the connotations
What,
with it.
Billy?
He's already been in trouble for what he's putting on his social media.
Because you, Ian Kinsler, you can tell me what the fuck if I got off this bitch right now and say bye Billy, bye Christian, bye Matt on Instagram, I'm just saying.
No, fuck all that. After you say, okay, all right, fuck all this. Okay, so look, if you say Christian, Matt, Billy, I'm so happy that I did the show with y'all. I'm sorry, love you, bye. Fuck all that. Not a fucking chance in the world. If I ever posted all these pictures of my family, Bray, I love you. Lorelai, hey, you're the best girl in the world. Don't ever forget it. Malcolm, you're gonna be a king. Keep doing what you're doing. Bye. What the fuck are you? Are you not gonna call me? Are you not gonna call me?
You see what you just did? You see what you just did? You added
What did I do?
all that shit. All that shit. All he said was, "Mom, Dad," to my daughter. Then bye. I love you. He ain't say all that. You're gonna be a king. You're gonna do all that. Malcolm is gonna be a king. Lorelai is the best girl in the world. But he didn't say that shit, Billy. He just posted that shit because he took a break from social media. You can say that shit however you want. We've seen celebrities do it. Because at the end of the day, Billy, I'm still a brand. So I need people to think about me while I'm gone.
All right, fine.
That's crazy. If his image is that important to him, he's really got mental problems. I'm about to kill myself, but I'm worried about what they're going to say about me after I'm gone.
Who said they were about to kill themselves? See, that's
what most Americans are going to take from that.
That's what
most people are going to take from that.
Okay, but does that make it right? Does that make that fact? Does that make that law? Because most people take that. Does that make that correct?
No, Tony.
No, it don't. But common sense.
Little Shorts, how you feel? You
okay, fine. I do the same shit Ja did. I do the exact same thing. Are you not calling me to check on me? I just
quit trying to think of what you gonna say. Quit trying to think of some argument. Just go ahead and answer that.
Let him answer. Are you gonna call me?
Yeah,
right.
That don't mean
something's wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
That don't mean I thought you were gonna kill yourself. I just gonna make sure you're all right.
Right.
The cops did though. No one's saying that he was gonna kill himself.
Cops did that shit because the NBA
with his mental, with his brain, dude.
That bro, You losing the argument everywhere.
So let me ask you: when you saw that, you didn't think something's wrong, something's going on? Damn, why you say that? You didn't. You just thought, oh, he just posted that.
Yeah, I thought he was getting off social media. I didn't think, oh, this nigga finna kill himself.
Well, I could be wrong, but I call bullshit on that. You thought, okay,
he's
yeah,
gonna kill himself. Something's wrong with his mentals.
Ain't nothing wrong with his mentals. He playing the Gilbert Arenas games.
Matt, would you take that as something is wrong? Not gonna kill himself, as something's wrong.
Yeah, something's wrong.
Why would you take it as something's wrong?
Because normally if people are just going to take a break from social media, just do it. Or like, hey, I'm going to be like a lot of people that say, hey, I'm going to be off social media, take a little break. People don't just say bye and just that's it. And they don't like, he didn't deactivate his shit after, like, he just said bye and left that shit up there. Like, that was it. Like, that's what, like, people do when they, you know, things aren't going so well for them. Because they want that instant reaction. They want someone to call them. They want attention from something.
It's all for
That's like a cry for help.
Yes.
And that's what I think. It's a cry for help. He knows what he's doing. Man's what, 22 years old? He knows right from wrong.
John's 25.
Well, does he know right from wrong?
He's 25.
We'll be talking about him if he did.
Yeah, John's
I think fucking 25.
Yeah.
John 23.
23? I mean, I was off 2 years.
That's a big fucking difference.
Is it?
Was you doing this, Billy? At 23, what the fuck was you doing?
I met Bray at 24. It's different though.
Yeah, exactly. Billy, at 23, what the fuck was you doing? All night benders.
Can you not just call me out in front of everybody? What the fuck?
All night benders. Wow.
At 23, I was in fucking Dubai drunk as hell. Drunk as a bitch. I was in Bahrain. I almost walked off a fucking roof. That's how drunk I was, Chris.
So I'm upset that you never got to see. So Matt got to see the switch from who I was, and then I met Brea, and then the big time light switch from.
See, I know Billy before we probably would have gotten.
How was the change, Matt? A dramatic change?
Well, it was drinking every day to like that.
Wait,
like the woman while she was still gone.
Hey,
hold on.
What was that word that you just said? It wasn't drastic. It was mastic. But what was it?
Yeah, it was a mixture of both. Dramatic.
We're mixing words. But now I'm interested in what Matt had to say. Sorry, go ahead, Matt.
Well, it was drinking, not partying every day, but having fun. Like, I guess it makes it sound like marriage is like a terrible thing, but like just doing whatever Billy wanted to do, right? And then like there was like a 6-month period where like he was in a relationship, but like Brea was on deployment, so it was like just drink at my house, like that's all we're gonna do. And then Brea came back, and then full on family Billy came.
Man, that's all right. I love to see the growth.
He had like a nice little adjustment period. He had like a little long distance relationship, and then like he had that transition period.
But what did he have to do, Matt? He had to do what? Grow from 23 to 24. He grew. But we want a 23-year-old with $200 million to just be fucking normal.
Not saying bye.
Huh?
Billy really hasn't changed outside of that, though. He still posts a million things on Facebook every.
And at the same time, Billy he wasn't risking losing millions of dollars.
Hey, Billy do post some crazy shit on Facebook still.
I do, yeah.
Billy just can't up and leave his house whenever he wants now. That's like the big difference.
Yeah, that's it. Because, dude, it was funny. I was just talking to her, too, and I was like, I'm not saying it's bad, but it's like literally my friends would be like, hey, we're doing this. And I'd be like, all right, see you over there. And now it's like, all right, hold on. Like, I
got a babysitter. Is Brea going to be cool with this?
But yeah, it's just growth.
Either way, like I said, he ain't do that shit for clout. He ain't got no mental problems. He just trying to get out of trouble, bro. Like they talking about suspending him, man, for a whole season.
Hey, I think so. He needs a wake up call, and a pat on his damn hand ain't gonna cut it.
But what Tonio's saying, and I'm agreeing with it, you can't do a whole year because something's going on. He's mentally whatever.
I don't know. Calvin
Hey,
Ridley got the whole
that year while he's not playing basketball, he needs to be in a facility getting help. Take this shit serious.
No, that's dumb.
You want to act like you have a mental problem? We're gonna help you
in the world. This dude, you knock that juice off the table again. Timeout forever. What the fuck is wrong with you?
No, fuck that.
Yeah,
right. But if I tell you multiple times not to do it and you keep doing it, you need your ass.
God damn, Hitler.
You think he got spanked as a kid?
Who?
Ja Morant.
I feel like Ja was bad as fuck. And he just showed. No,
he was smoking probably with his dad.
Oh.
His dad probably was letting him do whatever the fuck he wanted, like he is now.
Does that not make him bad as fuck? I feel like his grandma used to work bad.
Yeah, that's right.
I was bad as fuck though.
Not in front of Mildred's though. I guarantee it.
Fuck no. Hell no. Or Michael Moore. Michael Moore only whooped me one time my whole life.
Dude, so Tonio has this video too, man, where he's at the movie theater with Michael Moore, and Michael Moore was like, "All right, man, you ready to go?" And Tonio was just like, "Yes, sir."
Hey, bro. To this day,
so behave, dude. He was just so. You know, he's holding all Michael Moore's shit, like his popcorn and his soda shit. Michael Moore.
He's just sitting there leaning on the balcony. I don't even know what the fuck he was looking at, Christian. I'm sitting here ready to go. And that was the reason why I recorded that shit. Yeah, the movie starting right there. Ready to go. Yeah. We waiting on me.
Yeah.
He's waiting on Tonio to get comfortable with all the shit he has.
Yeah, bro. And he just sitting there, Christian, leaning on the fucking wall. Like, I'm just like, I'm gonna drop all this shit.
Shirt was tucked in. Michael Moore had a belt on, everything.
Hey,
he meant business.
Hey, Christian, to this day, I can't fuck around. Bro, I've never said in my whole life, and to this day, I can have my belt tight as fuck. If that shit look like it's some sag in my ass, bro, hey, you need to tighten that belt up, don't you? Man, this shit on my stomach. What you want me to do, man? Like, hey, but yes, sir. That's it.
Gotta get tighter.
That maybe I ain't had that, but he's still 23 years old, man. We gotta act like we can't act like we only see maybe two.
Man, I get that, but at the same time, he's in a different spotlight than your average 23-year-old. You gotta.
Not in this day and time, Christian. Every 23-year-old is in the spotlight.
Hold on.
It's too much social media.
Hey, Matt, watch what's about to happen. What was LeBron James doing at 23? Was he fucking up like this, or did he just have it figured out?
There's a lot of silence.
He asked Matt, "What the fuck?"
No. I just told Matt to watch because I'm waiting.
We all know who's the biggest LeBron fan here.
But see, that was my point I was about to make. We only seen 2 out of high school people come in and be serious as fuck and not get in trouble at a young age. Kobe, LeBron,
Kevin Love, Kevin Garnett.
Kevin Garnett. They thought he was crazy.
Okay, listen, that's perfect. Y'all brought up Garnett. Kevin Garnett. We know he came up out the hood. Is he running around flashing guns and shit? No. Come on.
Kevin Garnett was one of the motherfuckers on his podcast.
He was thinking he was smart. John's not being smart about it.
The NBA soft. He was like, I had a gun a lot of times. He said that shit.
Show it.
He was being smart. He ain't going around saying, trick out my nine.
How do we know that? What social media was y'all on in 2000 or in 1990?
Regardless of social media, he wasn't getting caught with it.
It was the fucking times. Y'all gonna say, oh, did he show it? Probably if he would have had a fucking camera phone to upload it to Instagram.
Hey, you know what LeBron James was doing at the same age that Ja's fucking flashing his gun? He was at a WWE event with his flip phone taking pictures.
Well, how the fuck was he gonna get in a WWE event with a gun, Bill?
That's what I'm saying. That's the whole point. Josh needs to go to the aquarium and shit. Fucking take pictures with a fish and shit.
Have you've never been to Memphis? I will say this, and I'm gonna keep saying this. I have a lot of Michael Moore's whole family from Memphis. I got a lot of family in Memphis. I'm I'm putting my gun on my rearview mirror to let niggas in Memphis know I got it on me too, just in case they try to get at me.
Guys, if people, they don't give a fuck if you got it. If they're gonna shoot you or use their gun, they're gonna use it. You waving a gun and dancing to a song is not scaring nobody. Oh,
go ahead, Matt.
Just because you play in Memphis doesn't mean you have to live there. Players live in Detroit. Players play in Detroit. They don't live in Detroit. They live in Cali, Florida. They live everywhere else. They rent an apartment or whatever during the time they have to play there. Then they're out. You don't have to stay there year round. If he's not from Memphis, why stay in Memphis?
I mean, I wouldn't want to stay in Detroit either, though. So I'd want to stay in Memphis.
Memphis is not worse than Detroit. All right, man. Detroit is a fucking slumland.
It's all, because it's like falling apart and shit too. Like you have to.
Yeah, but now it has its decent spots. It ain't so terrible on the west side.
I still got cousins living in Detroit too. That shit is not.
It ain't terrible on the west side.
It's not like Memphis. Outside of Memphis, what's there to do? You can go to a lake. You can go anywhere in Michigan. You can go to Chicago. You can go places nearby. Memphis, like what do you got? You go to Mississippi or you go to fucking Mississippi River. What do you do in Memphis?
The same shit you would do in Detroit. You go eat good food, go on Beale Street, you'll go to the Pyramid Casino, you'll go to the
Casino. Hey, that was the argument I had with Tonio. I've been to Memphis. I went to the Pyramid Casino. It was a fucking great time. So fuck you.
You can go to the Riverboat Casino. You can go to one of the dopest fucking.
So you can gamble. So you can get ended up like Calvin Ridley for $1,500, and then he's not playing for the whole year.
Yeah, well, let's get him out for that. But the people in Memphis would never tell on Ja. I don't know what the fuck Calvin really, how he got caught in Atlanta.
You know what? We're gonna save that for another show. Ja, not
either way. Real quick, because I know it's been itching at the bit to close our show. We're gonna close it out with Christian's Corner.
Dang, let's say that we should say that for next week.
All right, so I tried to get it on the show. Christian's Corner would never be featured on another Brick Shots and with Billy Antonio episode because who is Christian to deny me? Getting a little beside. Do one show without me and Matt, and now
Christian, hold on. Do you have a different one than the draft? Do you have?
I don't.
I thought you had a bunch of shit laid out.
Right, but
it's just a front.
I got it, but it ain't to be used right now.
No, let's do a quick one. We don't have to do the draft. Let's do a quick one.
All right, we can go with a quick one then.
Let's
get it in real quick.
Let's end the show.
No, because we ain't even talking about baseball yet either.
Shit, I'm out.
Shit. All right, well that's good. You said you're out because I'm gonna ask Matt and Billy Antonio if you want to put it in. Go ahead. Y'all give me y'all.
Stop muting this man, dude.
Hey, Chris gonna stop talking crazy to me, man. I don't know what's going on today.
I don't have a mouse pad, so it takes me a second to get over there. I can't just get over there. Go ahead, Christian. Restart. Sorry.
I was just saying, you and Matt give me y'all's top 5 MLB pitchers.
Oh, of all time?
Well, no, right now. Tonio, go ahead. You can get in here. I tried to save you one, but.
Hold on. Let me go to the phone. Matt, you got to start.
Well, I'm thinking of 5. That's like 5 is a lot. That's like a mouthful. I got to think about it real quick.
All right, Sonny Grace, Garrett Cole, Alex Cobb, Shane McClanahan, and Eduardo Rodriguez.
Well, Eduardo Rodriguez is a good one.
Because he played for the Tigers?
Yeah.
All right, give me. Sandy Alcantara.
And they don't have to be in order.
I'm taking so I'll do Sandy Alcantara from the Marlins, Justin Verlander, I'm gonna go Carlos Rendon for the Yankees. I like Dylan Cease for the White Sox. His ERA is a little high, but he also is getting the worst runs for when he pitches. Like his team doesn't do jack shit. He is giving up a lot of runs, but his team doesn't do anything when he has those bad starts. So even his good starts are still kind of iffy. Corbin Burns for the Brewers. And as much as I hate to say it, Garrett Cole's not playing bad for the Yankees either right now.
Okay.
All right. So my top 5 is Spencer Strider from the Braves, Eduardo Rodriguez, Justin Verlander from the Mets, formerly the Tigers, but, we'll let it slide. That's 3. Garrett Cole, he's playing pretty well. And then just his potential alone, he can still kick it up another notch.
Well, and he's pitching in a little league ballpark, and they're not hitting home runs off of him, so that's good to say.
Yeah, that is very good. And then I'm just going to go ahead and say, take an easy one, Jacob deGrom.
There you go.
He's hurt, but he's still the best in baseball. When he's playing, he just doesn't give up anything.
And Billy, I was going to ask you wouldn't put deGrom in yours without the injuries?
If there's no injuries, deGrom would be up there for sure. But because he's playing for the Rangers and he hasn't done jack shit for us, and we're in first place without his punk ass, I'm about it.
Okay.
That's the only reason I got a problem with Jacob
Really?
deGrom.
Do we still even know what his injury is? It was like forearm stiffness when he got removed.
So it was forearm stiffness to start the year. He had 2 starts, and then it was elbow. Not stiffness. What's Tommy John without rotator cuff soreness, and then something with his elbow was the reason he didn't come back sooner. He's just going to be an injured player, and it's hard.
He's really not even injured, but.
And we're just doing well without him. That's the thing I have against deGrom is that if you're supposed to be the best pitcher. Your team shouldn't be succeeding so much without you.
Nathan Eovaldi did just shut down the Tigers today. I'm not happy about it.
Well, I like the answers.
That was dope, Christian's Corner. I'm sorry it was so short, Christian. That was an oversight on me and Billy's part. But next week Christian said he got something special for us, so we will do what we like to do on this show and open up with Christian's Corner so we can get that bullshit out the way. Just playing. Matt, it's good to have you back, man. They needed us last week, but we back now. I'm just playing. They did pretty fine. Y'all know Shmata You Live is just Billy Adams back. Pretty cool. Matt, how you felt being back?
We're just the bell cows of this podcast. We put the weight on our shoulders and we take it home.
Yeah. I be feeling like the LeBron and Billy is who was Bron's best teammate?
Big Z.
Drew Gooden. Is that me?
I'm gonna speak for Billy. Me and him are proud to have a full bench back. So welcome back, guys.
I will say I'm Luol Deng at best. So
I respect that.
Billy is 2020 AD for me. I'm him. I'm LeBron. Christian
that was
is
really sweet of you to say. That was still
Christian
really
is 2020. I'll give him Rajon Rondo.
2020 Rondo.
not bad.
I'll take 2023 Austin Reeves.
No, that's too much.
Wait, Rondo. I'll take that.
Yeah, Rondo 2020 won the ring, had the hardest photo of the bubble. I think that's hard. And Matt, you are whoever the good white guy was on the team. Alex Caruso. There you go.
That's crazy.
That's a compliment too.
That is. Actually,
I hope I don't bald like him, but
before we get off,
Hey.
Matt can really hoop a little bit, so it's crazy. Matt can hoop. I'll say that. But the show's been great, Billy. It's good being back with you every time.
Absolutely.
I felt it while I was asleep. I was like, damn, Billy probably need me. Christian up there talking about nonsense. And that wasn't true at all. Christian held it down. Y'all held it down. But we kept y'all a little on today. Billy, I'll let you close it out.
I was going to say, man, I know it went longer than it was, but we had a lot of stuff to talk about the NBA, and I wasn't going to let an episode pass without Christian's Corner. So I appreciate you guys hanging out. for this hour 55-minute show that we had. Matt, it's always a pleasure to be around. Tony, obviously, I love you, but your takes are getting crazier and crazier the drunk you get.
Yeah, I got you.
That happens.
Put the drink down.
Want to end the show saying, "Fuck you, Kwame Brown, you piece of shit."
Fuck Kwame Brown. I'm with it. I'll be there. We'll see you guys for episode 66, man. Thanks.